So y'all know I had to bust out the gloves because today we making wings and fries, y'all, and I don't need to catch no salmonella. So the bowl was playing with me a little bit, y'all. I couldn't even get it open, but when I got it open, I had went on and I cleaned my chicken off with some lemon juice, and then I started to pat it dry with some paper towel. And as we just go through this whole process, y'all already know I'm finna tell y'all a story. So this story time gonna be about when I had linked up with this YouTuber. I did a collab with him for his video or whatever, y'all, and it was a car speed date. Y'all know car speed dates had been trending for some years or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I done did a few YouTube collabs, never for my channel though, but I've had some pretty cool experiences. So let's just start. So boom, a YouTuber had hit me up or whatever so he found me through a mutual. Basically, one of our mutuals basically had texted me before and was like, hey, I know somebody you can collab with. He exchanged Instagrams, you know, he was just being a friend, trying to help out, you know, just being a good person. So boom, that's how we ended up coming across each other. All right, y'all, so now it's time to get into it for real. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all what we're gonna season our chicken with. So we go onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, Tony's Creole seasoning, and some pepper. So the video was planned very quick. It was smooth or whatever. The video was planned and we agreed on a location to meet up at. And I was all for it because I was like, you know what? Why not? Yeah, like, we finna get our name out here. We finna really, you know, just get out here. We finna blow up on the internet. Why not? Let's do it. I don't even care that it's not for my channel. I don't care about doing other things for other people. So I just be like, yeah, like, let's do it. So we agree on the location. So the day comes and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know basically like when to be on the way. Mind y'all, I'm only like 10 minutes from the location. I'm not far at all. So I'm like, okay, cool. But it had ended up passing by an hour or whatever, y'all. Like, I don't like doing business like that. Like, don't have me waiting. That's not how I operate business. It's money to be made, baby. But yeah, so we finally end up getting there and he's like, oh, we still waiting on some people or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. So then boom, we get the video started and we're recording off of all different types of devices, which is, you know, I'm feeling like a real YouTuber out here, like I am. Look at this chicken, y'all. It looks so good and seasoned. I had to bring y'all to the forefront. Now, this is toasted sesame oil. Rub your chicken down with vegetable oil if you got it. But you know me, I had to put a little, you know, y'all know I used this when I made that honey sesame chicken. You got to be tuned in, man. You got to be subscribed to the channel. You'll be missing out on the meals. So yeah, we finally get to recording and I'm a little nervous because it's basically blind dating. It's the same thing. Like, you don't know these people. So first round, I believe the first round was just based off the Instagram. So I go through the Instagrams and I'm no longer appealed in a way. Now, I am not calling nobody ugly, by the way, y'all. I'm not calling nobody ugly. Ooh, I be having to do surgery on some of that chicken. I ain't calling nobody ugly, but it just wasn't, you know, I just saw certain lifestyles and stuff and I was like, oh, you know, Ariiiiiiiiiii, I ain't really about all that. Like, I ain't about all that, baby. I ain't going to jail. None of that. About you. Never that. So, right here, of course, we're going to dip our chicken in flour, but I'm going to just put the flour in this bowl and I'm going to put the seasonings in there as well. So, bounce that shake down to this. I'm looking for the leaders in the city. Hey. Okay, anywho. Yeah, so that was the first round and I had to eliminate people. So I eliminated based off what I saw, because you can kind of tell what type of person somebody is based off their social media, and to a certain extent. Not saying that you can know that person fully, but you can kind of tell what type of person they is. If you post it up on Instagram with switches and money all over the floor and stuff, I can kind of tell what type of lifestyle you get into and kind of, you know, be a judge of character that way as to if there's somebody I want to be around or not. You know, even if it's props and stuff, you got to understand that your image is everything. Like, image is everything to a certain extent as well, because me personally, I don't care how nobody see me in no light. I don't care. I know who I am. So then, y'all, the second round, I believe they just had to come into the car for like 5 seconds or something and get out, and then I eliminate them off of that. So that one was pretty cool. It was actually funny because you're not supposed to talk. So this is pretty self-explanatory right here. Just put chicken in the flour and shake it up just the same way you did before. So y'all, they get into the car. Clearly people have on like fragrances and stuff. I'm like, ooh, smell good. You know, it ain't giving Old Spice. It's not giving my daddy, my granddaddy, you know, it's smelling good. It's smelling nice. I like that. But y'all, after I did that, I went on preheat your air fryer to 400 degrees like juvenile. And then put your chicken in there and just let it cook each side. until you don't see no flour and you don't see no blood. But yeah, so I kind of like that round. That round was cool, and that round was a little more harder for me because I was like, who in the world am I going to eliminate? Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, at a certain point I wasn't even going off the look. I was just like, okay, I like that fragrance, because I like fragrances and stuff, but I just don't wear them that much myself because I got real bad allergies, and I would literally be sneezing at myself. Like, I literally cannot be putting perfume and stuff on, especially before going to bed. If I do, I would keep sneezing all night at my own pillow and stuff once it rub off. But like in the daytime, yeah, I might spray and stuff. I try not to spray too much in the upper area around my neck just because of my allergies. But y'all, yeah, the point, I wasn't even going off of the looks no more. Literally, they know. But anywho, that was the good round. Now, to get into the good part, y'all know in this type of stuff, you got to do 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5, however many minutes they want of speed dating. So that's basically when you get to know the person as much as you can within that little bit of time. So, not to cut the story off for anything, but just so y'all know, the chicken originally started on 20 minutes, and I had took them out, flipped them over, whatever. Like I said, until you don't see no flour, no blood. So I put them back in here after this because I just was not trusting it. My chicken did not turn out like rough or anything. It was still good, but I just wasn't trusting it looking like this. And just so y'all know now too, all of my flour, most of my flour disappeared. All of it did not. But then again, this is the air fryer. This is not grease. So, but you know me, I don't care. I'm still take it out and toss it in my sauce anyway. But back to the story, y'all. So y'all, this mine was pretty cool, and by this point in the video my energy had went back up or whatever because it started to become fun. I was like, oh, okay, so this is what this is like, because I also did a blind date for somebody else's channel, but it wasn't like, I don't know, I wasn't as intrigued as I was in this one. I don't know, maybe because it was more men on this one. I don't know. No, I don't like to speak to one. But anywho, yeah, I'm just putting my chicken on the plate. We about to get ready to toss it in that barbecue sauce. And don't be like me and put the barbecue sauce in the bowl, then put the chicken in the bowl, because that's what I did. Then I had to think about it. Why me beef it up? Why me beef it up? Then I had to think about it, y'all. And I was like, why didn't I put the chicken in the bowl, then pour the barbecue sauce over it? So yeah, that's what y'all finna see me do. But anywho, this round started to become a little bit cool. So I get to talking, and from what I can remember, bro, no, it was so freaking funny. Like, that round was so funny. I remember one boy got in the car gonna try to do a little hug, and I was like, and I wasn't even trying to be funny, y'all, but if y'all know, y'all know, I've become more like friendly now, but I did not used to like people to get too close to me. I didn't like people to touch me, don't try to hug me, none of that. I remember another boy, he was like, I was still going off fragrances too. I remember 2 of them had on cologne and it smelled really good, especially one. I was like, I need the female version of that scent. So I also feel like that's why he kind of felt like I was really like into him or something, but little did he know I was really going off the fragrance you had on. But anywho, y'all, the questions was pretty typical, you know, where you from, what school you went to. One boy talking about, you want kids, you want to get married. Like, whoa, slow down. And me just being able to watch the video back when it had finally dropped or whatever, it's so funny to see how both females and males, we all do the same stuff. Like, just to see how they was over in their car or whatever, their reactions to everything and stuff. It's just like, you ain't no better than a woman. No better. But y'all, I got to shaking, and I heard somebody open my front door. Mind you, I didn't know the front door was open. All I heard was front door open. I was like, who coming into this house? That's why I had to stop and pause. And they would have got me. They would have towed me up because I ain't grabbed nothing. I ain't stopped moving or anything. They would have really towed my behind up. But y'all, back to the story time. So yeah, I had ended up eliminating 3 more, so then it was down to 2. And the 2 men that it was, it looked so good, y'all. Oh my God, I be doing my big one on here. But these are some crinkle cut fries, and you just simply just throw them in the air fryer, 400 degrees. They only cooked for 17 minutes. I like my fries crispy, so yeah, they cooked for 17 minutes. It started at 20. But yeah, so y'all, the final 2 people, one of them had ended up being the host, and then one of them had ended up being one of the 2 that I told y'all had on the fragrance or whatever that smelled good. So at this point, I'm thinking in my head or whatever, when they was like, okay, you got to eliminate one. We're gonna do one more round of speed dating, and then that's how you're gonna make your decision. I'm like, okay, cool. But in my head, I'm like, bruh, the host, if we going off of the whole car speeding, the risk, I feel like it was gonna be the host, right? But if we're going off of but then in my head at the same time, I'm like, bruh, I can't pick the host because it's gonna make it seem like we planned this video the whole time. I never knew the host was gonna be a part of the video. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do. Now, don't get me wrong, the other boy, yeah, he had some conversation to talk about. If y'all know, y'all know. Now I'm so far on my DJ controller. Now y'all have to watch me. Make sure y'all follow my TikTok so y'all can keep up. I post a new clip every single day. We've been going 100K and above, 200K. Yeah, make sure y'all go follow my TikTok if y'all want to see some clips of me DJing. But at the time, I was just like, I didn't have a clue about what to do on my controller and stuff. So, and he was like, yeah, he was a producer and this and that, which I still don't know nothing about that because it really didn't continue after the video. It was just like really content purposes or whatever. And even though like, yeah, I don't know, y'all. Anywho, where I'm at right now, I'm making my own connections, networking more and stuff, and I'm real far on my DJ controller. Like I said, y'all have to go to my TikTok to see that. But y'all, this how my wings turned out. They was bomb. That was also honey barbecue sauce, y'all. I think, what's this? Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. But yeah, they do both rounds again. And one thing I will say was the location we picked, the host, he know good and well them cars should not have been facing each other because we could literally see each other because my windows wasn't tinted at all, but his windows wasn't tinted that dark. And yeah, I have been meaning to get my windows tinted, but I never did. So I was just like, I could have swore we was not supposed to see nobody before this whole video went down or whatever. But y'all, it was a very, very, very hard decision only because of the simple fact I did not want it to seem like it was planned or staged or as if I was paid to let him win or anything. But truth be told, he won the challenge, y'all. And and I was only really basing the challenge on the car speed date part, like who had the most to talk about, who seemed childish, who seemed mature, who seemed like they was just cool. Well, all of them was cool. I ain't even gonna lie, like everybody in the video was cool. I like everybody was cool. Everybody was cool. But if it was an actual like challenge and I had to really say, then the host would have won. But the experience overall, I would give it, based off from when I did the blind speed date to the car speed date, I would give a car speed date definitely a 10 out of 10. But that chick was so good, had to put it in the bars, man. I got them. Nah, that chicken was good for real. I done got him start dancing. But yeah, y'all, based off between my blind date and car speed date, I'll get a car speed date a 10 out of 10. And the blind date, I would really give it a the girl who put the video together, she's really cool. I like her or whatever. So as far as her, 10 out of 10. But as far as the actual blind speed date, I would give it like a 3 or something because I kind of felt like he was acting like somebody he was not. And I'm not really into those type of people. But versus when I did the car speed date, everybody was cool. Everybody would stay safe. So I was like, like this video actually gonna turn out pretty cool. They was just all like cool, fun people. But I do wish at the time, like, I'm way more out of my shell than I've ever been in my life right now. And it's just like, if I could have brought the energy and stuff that I bring now, it could have been 10 times better. But, you know, you live, you learn, you grow. And yeah, I'm just coming out of my shell more and more and more by the day. But like now, I'm really just like out there. But let's talk about this food, y'all. Let's get into this food. So that's some Buttermilk Ranch in that cup, if y'all wondering. It did look a little loose and watery. Even I was eyeing it, I'm not gonna lie. But my chicken came out so good. Just the fact that I seasoned the actual chicken and I seasoned the flour. When I say it was so flavorful, and then that toasted sesame oil on it, it's just like, it gives it an extra taste and it keeps your chicken juicy. Like when I say I cooked that chicken so many times and it was not dried out at all, that's why I like that stuff. And I know, like I said, use olive oil if you got it, but I did not have no olive oil here, so I just had to use what I had, which was toasted sesame oil, which, like I said, it's the same thing I used when I did my honey sesame chicken. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out as well. But Yeah, my chicken, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10. And then as far as my barbecue sauce, now with the barbecue sauce, y'all know that's that store barbecue sauce. I didn't make that, so if I would have made it, it wouldn't have been as thick. Like, I liked it, but for me the barbecue sauce was a little thicker than I wanted it. But overall, I do still give that a 10 out of 10. My wings was good, perfect. Them wings in particular, I usually don't buy my wings from Walmart, but I did buy those from Walmart, and it just seemed like they got a lot of fat on their meat. And I'm not really into doing all that surgery when it come to cooking. I just want to clean the meat, pat it dry, and get to work. But I did have to do some surgery on this, but they were good. And one thing about the Walmart wings too, they was thick. Like, why the chicken so big? Hold on. Like, I don't want them bite size, but I ain't want them that big either. Now, as far as my fries, I wish I would have had some straight cut fries. The crinkle cut, they were cool, but I just don't. I wish I would have had some straight cut versus that crinkle cut that I had. They did low key. They almost they were crispy, but it still had some of them had burnt a little bit in that air fryer, probably because I was already using it from the chicken and it was still kind of hot. Like, I washed it out and stuff, but it was still kind of, the inside of the air fryer was still kind of hot, so I really didn't have to heat up for long. Now, that Buttermilk Ranch, somebody last week at work had told me, she was like, when I tried Buttermilk Ranch, it changed my life. Like, I don't even use that little regular ranch no more, because she saw me eating salad in the break room. And I was like, what you talking about? I was like, listen, I buy whatever is cheap. I don't know nothing about the brands and this and that. I just buy whatever is the cheapest. But it was so watery. I don't know if I was supposed to shake it up, refrigerate it first. I don't know what I did wrong. But it was watery, and it literally tasted like butter and milk. Like, it did not give all that she said it was supposed to give. It was watery, and it was just like so much. It tasted like dairy, if that makes sense. Like, that's why y'all see it was still full. I hardly dip my stuff in there, and I like ranch on my wings and fries, but I hardly dip my wings or my fries in that stuff, because it wasn't it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I should have stuck to what I know and got me some regular ranch, and that would have did it. Here I go again. I put a little fry in it. Look how it come up watery. Yeah, it ain't giving what it was supposed to have gave. But the chicken was so big, I was getting full fast, and I could not even finish my 6 wings and fries. And the 6 piece ain't none for me, because I sit up here and eat 10 and still be needing more. But that chicken was big, but it was bomb. It was good. I would like to try some grilled wings. I'm gonna pop out in the summer. Watch, in the summertime, I'm gonna pop out on the grill. I definitely want to try some grilled food, get out my comfort zone a little bit, because we all know I can do it up in the kitchen, but on the grill, I don't know. But, it's first time for everything, so that'll definitely be coming soon. Overall, wings and fries, I rated 8 out of 10. Chicken, 10 out of 10. Fries, 8 out of 10. Buttermilk Ranch, really like a 3 out of 10, because it didn't give the same buttermilk that restaurants and stuff give. Yeah, I'll most likely never buy that again. But yeah, other than that, my meal came out great. So just for my wings and fries together, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10. I just wish I had straight cut. But yeah, make sure you guys comment down below your favorite wing flavor, your favorite wing spot. And also make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, leave a like on the video, and share to a friend. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing something special, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And also, if you guys need to know about the ingredients, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.